couple nights ago when the PTS went live, I downloaded it and jumped right in with my friend, but unfortunately the duos mode was not available. So we played a couple 2-man squad games, but they didn't really go our way, and then we tried a full squad, which just brought in a couple randoms, and we got a little bit further into the match, but we really didn't have much luck. My friend had to get off, so I decided I'm going to queue up for a solo match. I didn't get to see a whole lot of the map, I didn't get to actually play that much, and so I just wanted to play a little bit more, experience more of the Erangel Remaster before I called it a night. So I landed in Yaz, my favorite townhome buildings, and right away I can see the difference. The interiors are way different, the outside of the buildings just look completely different, the textures look way better, and I play on the Xbox One X, so maybe they look a lot better to me than they do some others, but so far my impressions are very good for this remaster. I noticed somebody landed with me at those townhomes, so I was aware of his presence the whole time, and then when I went upstairs I started hearing footsteps, and I realized he was coming in my building. And I hardly ever use the mutant, and I think, it's just a bad gun for me. Unless I'm going to single tap it, I really don't like to use that weapon at all. But I have to say, up close, that burst fire just destroyed that guy, so maybe I'll give it another try if I have to. But what I want to do is I want to get out of here, and I actually want to camp this Yaz bridge, see if I can catch somebody off guard, crossing the bridge, and get an easy kill, get some extra loot, maybe change my weapons up. But first, I decided to test out the new feature where if you push left on the D-pad, it turns off your car's engine, and it kind of slows you down, and it makes you completely silent, so you're not making a lot of noise if you enter a compound, something like that. You can also push right on the D-pad to turn on the radio. I didn't really get a chance to do that too much just because I had a short drive, but we've reached our destination, and we're going to camp the Yaz bridge. Unfortunately, I do a pretty poor job of actually taking that guy out. I was late to get my first shots off and just completely whiffed. And he stopped, and so now he's above me, so I need to get back in my Dacia and try and actually get above him. And we'll see if we can turn the tides on this guy. I did not want to get out of the Dacia that soon. I thought it was going to slide a little bit more, but I forgot that they changed the handling of the Dacia in a lot of the vehicles, and so it handles much worse off-road. So I was thinking I was going to get a little bit further towards that tree. Unfortunately, I jumped out just in the middle of nowhere and had to fight my way out of it. It wasn't my best showing, but again, this is a couple matches in, but I haven't really warmed up. I haven't really gotten to shoot very much since I started playing, so I'm going to kind of blame it on that. But all's well that ends well. I threw a couple smokes because I was getting shot at. I wanted to get that guy's loot, and then I decided to head out of there. But another guy started shooting me, and my Dacia caught on fire, so I had to be really careful and get out of there as soon as possible. So I have an SKS now, and I decide to drop the Vector. I'm just going to pick up the DP. I'm going to go all 7.62. I left my barrel on the box way back there where I killed the second guy, so there's no point in going back there. So I'm just going to roll with the DP. I heard some shots outside, so I'm going to take a look. Tagged the guy once, but he was able to get away, so I'm going to get back in here, and to my surprise, I missed the M24 that was just sitting in the corner. So now we got the ultimate combo, right? The M24 and the DP28. More shots south of us, and so I decided to push. I feel like there's no point in just sitting here waiting for these guys to come. I might as well go and fight them while they're engaged. Maybe I can get a quick kill and then really secure my spot on top of this hill. I see the guy, I line him up perfectly, and of course he has a level 3 helmet on. But either way, he's super hurt now, so I'm going to push. I'm going to try and cut him off and use my DP28 and just spray. Wish I could have grabbed some more loot there, but I really didn't want to mess around with the circle. I didn't want to come in super late and have some guys shooting at me, so I decided to get out of there. So after pushing to the circle, I noticed some guys fighting down in this compound, so I'm going to try and third party the best I can. And that DP is doing some work. Might have to start using this more often. Now with circle getting ready to close, I noticed some guy keeps shooting me from this building. If he doesn't get out of there, he's going to die. He has no way out, he has no vehicle. I know I still have a vehicle behind me, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. But this guy was just playing himself the whole time. If I didn't shoot him in the head there, he was going to die to the zone. But luckily I got that kill, I can get back in the Stasia, and then head to zone. So circle is really small now, there's only 4 left. I'm pretty sure I'm all alone on this side of the circle, but I want to take all the precautions I can just in case I'm being looked at. And then I noticed a guy pushing down from the south and he threw out some smokes. I probably should have just naded this guy right away instead of taking the shot, but I wanted that headshot so bad I guess I just missed it. So I'm going to throw a couple more nades, but this guy actually made a really good push because I didn't even notice him until he got pretty close. And I can respect that play. Jumping over the rock like that, trying to surprise me, definitely threw me off a little bit, but luckily, with the DP in my hands and hip firing, there was really no hope for that guy. So we healed up. We're going to push down to this building. It's the only building in the whole circle, so I'm going to get in there. But what I want to do first is throw a grenade in there, just in case there's someone hiding inside. I feel if I throw the grenade and no one dies, I know I can just go in. Unfortunately, as I'm throwing the grenade, I get sniped from the east. So there's 3 people left. I know there's a guy over there at least. Now I just got to find this other guy. And I really don't know where this guy came from. I don't know if he was just hiding the whole time or what. But pulled off a pretty good pre-fire there. That guy had no chance. And now it's just 1v1. I have circle inside this building, luckily for me, but I really can't find this guy. I don't know if he's laying prone in the grass. I thought I saw something in the grass, so I'm going to take a shot. So I figured that's not it. He has to be behind that tree. And sure enough, I see him peeking. So I'm just going to hold my peek and try and beat him to the shot. And right there, I'm thinking game over, but of course this guy also has a level 3 helmet. And I'll let the rest of the match play out from here. And check that out, first solo game on the new Erangel, an 8-kill victory. It's been quite a long time since I've actually gotten an 8-kill win, whether in duos, squads, or solo. So anytime I can pull off a game like that is pretty special to me. But I have to say the new Erangel looks really good. The only thing that I can say is if you don't have an SSD, the rendering is going to be a problem again, it seems. I was on the Xbox One X without an SSD, and the buildings took a little bit of time to load in, but once I landed, I was able to walk in and there was no problems. But I can just imagine that the OG Xbox One and the Xbox One S may have some problems if you don't have an SSD. I was playing last night as well, and I put it back on the SSD. And again, there was a massive improvement. I could see everything before I landed. I could go in and there was no Play-Doh buildings or anything like that. But overall, I'm very impressed with the new Erangel. Everything looks great. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I haven't had any frame dips or anything like that. And I've been in some pretty congested areas with lots of players. So full marks for the Erangel Remaster for me. I haven't had any issues at all. But that definitely doesn't mean that there aren't issues out there. I'll be excited when this hits the live servers next week. That way we can play some solo, duo, squads, just the normal full suite of game modes for us. I really don't like playing 2-man squads and I don't like playing with randoms too often. But it forced me to play this solo match and I got an 8-kill win, so really, I can't complain. Let me know what you guys think about the update, about playing on the test server. How is it going for you? What system do you play on? Are you seeing any problems? I'd be interested to see what you guys say because this is going live on August 27th to the live servers. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. I hope you enjoyed kind of the breakdown of what I was thinking when I was playing the match. Make sure to like the video if you found it useful or if you enjoyed, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. Follow me on Twitter at YTBoris15. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.